Hi everyone, today I am here to bring you a Pilates Reformer abdominal workout playing around with spring tension. As far as equipment goes for this workout, you simply need a reformer. As always during this workout, please feel free to modify the springs and the exercises to your needs and your liking. When you're ready, let's get started. All right, guys, to start today, I have my headrest up, I have my straps hooked up on my pegs, and I am on one very light spring. For me, that's a yellow. If you don't have the option for a yellow, you could also go no springs at all. Just use a lot of caution getting on and off the reformer because you will not be attached to the stopper. When you're ready, we're gonna come all the way down to lay down on our back. My foot bar is also down for your reference. We're not doing a warm-up today, so if you are not warmed up and you feel you need one, please do a little bit of a warm-up before you begin. Rest your arms down by your sides when you're ready, please. Slide your fingertips away from your shoulders and widen your collarbones. Find length through the crown of your head. Find length through the tailbone, finding that neutral pelvis where the heels of the hands and the fingertips can be parallel to the floor when they're laying on top of your pelvis. When you're ready, you're going to bring your right knee into a tabletop position. You're going to bring your left knee into a tabletop position and soften the back of the ribs down to the carriage. Take a breath, inhale here and reach one toe forward down to the platform. Exhale back up and switch. So toe taps. One of the simplest exercises in Pilates, one of the most effective for teaching pelvic stability. And the better you get at Pilates, the longer you've been doing it, the harder this exercise becomes. So one of my favorites. So pelvis is still, ribs are heavy, abdominals are braced, arms are reaching. Good. Nice. And you're trying not to let that carriage jump. If I use any sort of momentum or if my pelvis shifts, I can feel the bounce of the carriage. Let's eliminate that today. Here for 8, 7, 6, the last 4, the last 3, and 1. Both knees up. Now we go to single leg stretch legs. One leg goes forward and we switch. And we switch. As you transition side to side, the carriage stays steady for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bend both knees in. Bring your hands underneath your head. Curl your head, neck, and chest forward. Keep the carriage steady. Extend one leg again and switch. And switch. Gaze forward towards your thighs. Head is heavy in the hands for 6 and 5 and 4. Really stretch through the knees. 3, 2, and whatever leg is forward, hold it forward. Let's exhale and rotate towards that side. Inhale, come back center, and exhale. Up and over, shoulder towards the opposite hip for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back down through the middle, hug your knees in for just a brief moment. We're going to go back to our single leg stretch legs, arms down by the sides to start, then we'll bring the hands back behind the head again. Heavy ribs. When you're ready, switch and switch, reaching through the knees, keeping the carriage steady for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands behind the head and switch and switch. Find that rib to hip connection for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Opposite knee is bent in. Let's exhale and rotate towards it. Good. Deep exhales. 4 more and 3 more and 2 and 1. Head down. Knees in for a brief moment, legs up. Long leg scissors, switch and switch. Ribs heavy, switch and switch. Carriage still for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hands behind the head, curl the head, neck, and chest up, and switch, and switch. For 4, and 3, and 2. Whatever leg is up, keep it up, reach towards that ankle. For 8, 7, 6, last 3, last 2, and 1. Rest everything down for a moment. We're going to start again with those long leg scissors with the head down. Arms down, engage the, embrace the belly, and switch, and switch. Good. Last 4, be honest about the carriage moving. 3, maybe you have to take a smaller range of motion. 2, and 1. Now head up, and switch, and switch, and switch. Good. For 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Opposite leg is up, we reach for 8, 7, 6, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whoo! All right. Very nice job. We're going to do one more exercise here on this light spring, which is the 100. So you have lots of options. Your feet can be down on the platform, head, neck, and chest curled forward. One knee can be up and you can switch. You can bring your knees into tabletop or have your legs long in front of you. So choose your option and feel free to mix those options up. If you want to do 4 with the legs extended, a few with the knees bent, play around with it, okay? I'm going to start knees in tabletop here. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, reach through the fingers, curl the head, neck, and chest up. Start your big, strong pumps of your arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Carriage steady. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Maybe legs go up. Inhale. And exhale. Nice and oiled up from the shoulder we press. Choose your options. Round 6. Round 7. Round 8. Last 2 sets. Last time. And rest. Rock a little side to side on your pelvis. Good. Let's sit all the way up. We're going to now switch to our heavy spring setting. So that can differ from person to person. I'm going to put 2 heavy on. That's 2 red for me. A red and a medium, a red and a blue, a heavy and a medium, a red and a green if you want it even heavier. Play around with it. Let's lay all the way down again. Grab onto your straps. I'm going to go longer loops today because I have this heavier spring. You could go shorter loops as well. Shoulders down away from your ears, nice long elbows. Soften the front of the rib cage down. Let's go back to our toe taps. Switch and switch and switch. Pelvis stays neutral for 6, 5, 4, 3, make sure those ribs are not flaring up to the ceiling. Last 2, last 1. Now bring your arms a little forward towards knee height and go for your single leg stretch legs for 8, 7, 6, and 1. Bring one knee in, extend one leg out. Rotate your torso towards that side, curling your head, neck, and chest forward. Now we lift and lower the arms just a few inches. So knee height and thigh height. Knee height and thigh height. 6, 5, 4. Reach long through that extended leg. 3, 2, and 1. Everything comes down. Take a breath. Collarbones wide, knees in tabletop, hands to knee height. Go back to your single leg stretch legs. Nice job. 4, 3, 2, 1, opposite knee comes in, rotate the torso, curl the head, neck, and chest forward, lift and lower the hands for 6, 5, 4, pelvis is still centered, 3, 2, and 1. Whoo. Hug everything in. Good. Bring your knees back into tabletop, soften the ribs down, and bring the hands back to knee height. One long leg goes up to the ceiling, one long leg goes down. We simply scissor the legs to switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One leg goes up, we rotate, we pulse forward. 8, 7, 6, last 2 and 1, everything comes down and in. Give yourself a moment. We're going to go back to scissors and then we'll end on the other side for our rotation. Hands at knee height. Switch, switch, switch. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite leg comes up. We rotate, we pulse forward this time. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 2 and 1 and rest. Woo. Take a moment. We're going to finish with our hundreds. Okay, know this is a heavy spring. You might want to get a little bit further away from your shoulder blocks. I'm going to keep my knees in tabletop probably for this, but you choose your option. I just know that my form might be not where it needs to be when I extend my legs because of this heavy spring, but you do you. Choose the option that challenges you in a proper amount. Knees up. Take a breath, inhale, exhale, curl your head, neck, and chest forward, reach into your straps. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, curl forward higher. Maybe one leg extends. And then maybe we switch. And maybe both legs up. Choose your positions. 4 more breaths. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. I'm just going to try it. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Last 2. Last time. And rest. Very nice job, guys. All right, let's sit up. Feet flat on the floor. Inhale your arms up. Exhale the elbows wide, find back extension and just stretch out your abdominal wall. Good. Inhale the arms up. Exhale elbows wide, sternum forward and lifted. Stretch out that abdominal wall. One more time, big inhale and exhale. Good. Come back center, gentle twist over one shoulder. Gentle twist over the other shoulder. Come center, hands up. Arc your body over to one side. Arc your body up and over to the other side. Come center and release. And you guys are done. I hope you enjoyed that workout. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought. Let me know what you'd like to see next. As always, if you're not already, please subscribe. If you would like access to so many more videos, please join down below as well. I am so happy you're here. Thanks for working out with me, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.